Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to share with you a palette from Lisa Eldridge. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that I absolutely love the Lisa Eldridge brand. There's just something about Lisa. I trust her. I feel like she puts a lot of thought and work into any product that she releases. And she's not one of these brands that just releases products all the time. I think she doesn't do it until she knows it's absolutely going to be an amazing product. But I have a complete face today. The rest of the makeup that I'm wearing right now, it is Lisa Eldridge. I'm wearing the Seamless Skin Elevated Glow. This is in Pink Moon. I put this underneath my foundation, just like where the highlighter normally goes. I'm using her foundation, the Seamless Skin Foundation, which I absolutely love. I think it gives you pretty nice coverage. I don't have a bronzer. She doesn't have a bronzer. So I'm using the Dior Forever Skin Bronzer, the new one that they released. And I have that in shade 2. And I absolutely love this. I feel like this is not too warm and it's not too dark. But I really do enjoy it. I think the packaging is gorgeous. And I will go into more detail when I use this and I get ready with me so you can see how it applies. Today I just wanted to do the eyes. And what else? For my blush, I'm using the same lipstick that I'm using on my lips. I'm using it as a blush, and this is Velvet Affair. So that's what I have on. And then I have one of her lip liners, and this is the Sculptin shade in 2C. So I love her pencils also. They're very creamy, they're long lasting, very comfortable, and her lipsticks are totally amazing. I own many of her lipsticks. On my brows, I'm using the L'Oreal Stylist Definer, and this is in Brunette. And then I'm using the Wow Brow Tinted Brow Gel, just lightly on my brows. I didn't do a lot to my brows today. I kept it pretty minimal. So I want to show you, this is her palette. She released this as a limited edition last year. It is called Betty, and she named it after her cat. She has a beautiful cat. I will put a picture of her here. And her cat has like purple in her coloring and her fur, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I purchased this when she first released it. I thought I had done a video with this palette already, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know if I'm just not seeing it, or if for some reasons it was a limited edition. I never did it, but I was pretty sure I did. This is a gorgeous palette. So I just want to create a quick look and just make this about the palette today. I think this is so pretty. Some of these shades are absolutely stunning. I'm so glad she brought it back. So it's going to be permanent in her collection right now. So I think that's so good. I think it was kind of backed by popular demand, but this is so pretty. So I just want to create a quick look. I'm going to go ahead and start with a flat brush, and I'm going to go into this darker purple right here. I'm going to try to do kind of like a halo eye, and I'm not sure if this is the shade that she used, but she had someone on her channel the other day, on her YouTube channel, and she created a look for this girl. She did like a halo eye, and I believe these are the shades that she used. So I'm going to try to copy that just by memory, what I remember that she did. But it turned out so pretty. Look how pigmented these shadows are. Let me move you up a little closer. There, I think you can see a little better now. But the one that I'm using right now is called Prima Donna. But I think this is such a beautiful palette, especially now for, you know, when spring. I'm wishing for spring already. Not really, because it's going to start getting hot. But, I mean, not that I wear, you know, eyeshadows according to the season. I wear what I want when I want it. I don't really wear my makeup according to what, you know, the season of the year. I just use what I want to use. But I just think this is so pretty. Very easy to use. I find that you have little, if any, fallout whatsoever. I'm going to use the lighter shade in the center. I'm going to use that same brush. I just wiped it. I'm going to use this REPHR Shadow 04. And I'm going to use this darker shade right here. And this one is in the shade Talk to the Paw. I think. I don't know. These things, they're not always in the order that I would love for them to be in. And I just want to put like a little bit like right here, just to, I don't know, just to give it a little more dimension. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush just to blend that in. That's this color right here. I feel like when you use her palettes, you can create a pretty quick look with them because you just get the right amount of pigmentation. They're so blendable and they're just so easy to use. And the fact that there's only 6 shades, I'm keep dipping in there, but it's because I'm grabbing very, very little on my brush. If you guys, again, if you're familiar with my channel, you guys know that I like to build my eyeshadows. I don't like to grab a lot to begin with because I feel like it's more difficult to blend if you go in heavy-handed to begin with. So I just think that that's the perfect amount of eyeshadow that I want. Okay, I'm going to take this little pencil brush and I'm going to go into that same shade. And I'm just going to go in lightly on my lower lash line. Have like a little crease there from my concealer. Guys, talking about concealer, I made a big mistake. I had a sample of the Victoria Beckham concealer. It comes in this little, and it's just like I'll show you. It's just like one of these little packet things that barely brings any products. But one of these was enough to use under both of my eyes. And I absolutely love this concealer. And I shouldn't have tried it because guess what? Now I want it. But you need very little. It's like a medium coverage concealer. I would say it's not full coverage. But wow, does it just melt into your skin? And I mean, I do have dark circles, okay? I would probably use a corrector underneath. But this was so easy to use. It blended like a dream. And this is the second packet I used. I used one yesterday or a couple of days ago, and it just looked beautiful all day. Okay, the mascara I'm going to use is the Lisa Eldridge. It is called the Kitten Lash Mascara. And this is a nice mascara. It is not my favorite one, but it is nice. I think it gives you really nice fluffy lashes. It doesn't give you dramatic lashes, if that's what you're looking for. But she does offer it in different shades if it's something that, you know, you would be interested in. I know she has it in brown, maybe burgundy, I'm not sure. But I do know that she has it at least in brown. And of course, this one is in black. Let me do 2 coats of this mascara and I'll be right back. This is what it looks like after 2 coats. If you're looking for a lot of volume on your lashes, you're really going to have to build it up quite a bit. It's nice. It separates your lashes. It gives you a little bit of length. I just like a little more out of my mascara, honestly. But you can build it if you want to. I just don't feel like I want a mascara that I have to work so hard to get what I want out of my lashes. So is this a mascara that I'm going to finish off? Absolutely. I will use it, but it's not something that I will repurchase. Not because it's a bad formula. It is not. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake. But I just need a little more drama for my lashes. But I think this, today it's not about the mascara. It's about this absolutely gorgeous palette. If you want to, you can even go and use this one in the middle. It's more like a topper. We can do that. We can put a little bit of that in the center if you want a little more glow. Look at that, how pretty. That is absolutely gorgeous. Let me finish this and then I will move you guys up so that you can see, can zoom you in so that you can see what this looks like with this topper. It is so, so pretty. I think that this is just an absolutely gorgeous palette. So, so pretty. Again, this is Betty, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad she brought it back because I want to be able to use it more. But if it's something that's limited edition, I feel guilty using it on my channel if you're not able to get it anymore. So I have everything linked below. All the products that I really love from her brand, which is just about everything. The only thing is, again, this is a matter of preference. Some people are fine with lashes like this, but I just feel like this mascara kind of weighs down my lashes a little bit. I mean, I have pretty natural curl on my lashes, and normally most mascaras will hold a curl. With this one, I think this, because it's a little wet, it kind of weighs them down a little bit, and I just feel like I just have to build it up way too much. So, but again, it's a matter of preference. Some people just like a little bit of mascara. They don't like a lot of mascara on their lashes, so that would be perfect. But do you need a high-end mascara? Absolutely not. There's so many amazing drugstore mascaras. You do not need a high-end mascara. Okay, you don't need any of this. You don't need this palette either, but it's beautiful, and I love it. And I love her lipsticks. Let me build up my blush a little more. I'm going to apply some of the lipstick back here. This is what it looks like. This is Affair, right? Velvet Affair. And I'm going to grab it with this brush here. And I'm going to apply just a little more. And when I go to edit, I'm probably going to say, you should have left that alone, because now you overdid it like usual. But it's so pretty. And she doesn't have any blushes yet, and I can't wait for her to come up with some blushes, for her to release some blushes. But I use her lipsticks. If I want to match my lipstick, my blush to my lipstick, I use her lipsticks as blushes quite a bit. So I didn't use all of it, but it will last all day, and it's not sticky. It's nice. All right, you guys, so this is it. I just wanted to show you this amazing, beautiful palette from her. I am so glad she brought it back. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. You can actually remove or change the order, but they are magnetic. It has like a little pinhole in the back that you can, if you want it. I have several her palettes. Let's say you want to create your own palette. You're going to go travel and you want to take some of these shades with other shades from other palettes, you can do that. But I don't like messing with them. I love the packaging. It is nice and weighty. It is very luxurious. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I think she did an amazing job. Love. I love this look. I love this lavender. It's a beautiful lavender. Some purples have like too much blue or something in them, or more like grapey, which I really don't care for. And I think this is just gorgeous. All right, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate your support. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope that you do. I will talk to you in the comments. Have a great day, night, weekend, whenever it is you're watching this. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.